welcome back to the Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video. Big ups to everybody who is tuned in nice and early for this match. It's not a match reaction, it's actually a draw reaction. And it's a reaction to the Champions League draw, where let's just say we drew a team that has brought us such nightmares over the years, bad times where we were getting smacked and cut wide open. Okay, so I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't know why everybody's spamming blame Saad, but listen,
You're the reason we're late.
Oh,
100%.
What happened today?
We were all here at 10. We were
all
we
here,
scored
bro.
up at
All of us.
95, bro.
So who was there at 10? Yeah, there you are. So you flinched already. So you started already.
No. I keep saying my time, the UAE time. So we were all there at 5:55.
What happens when you stutter during an argument? You've lost it already.
No. I haven't lost.
The argument.
Bro, this party resistant as hell, bro.
I was here at 12 to 6.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Big up to everybody. We are here to discuss the Champions League draw, where we have drawn Bayern Munich, Bayern München. Yeah, Bayern München. Big up to all of you. And we are also here to discuss Manchester City drawing Real Madrid. That is going to be a crazy game. Firstly, I just want to say that right now. Also, we are going to speak about Barcelona and their situation, man. Their situation. They have, you know how shameless I am? I'm checking the video because I actually forgot who they drew. They drew PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. So, listen, that was my best French accent. It's not going to get any better than that. They drew PSG and, last but not least, Atletico Madrid. They went and drew none other than Borussia Dortmund. So, guys, we are going to get into this today. We are going to be discussing all of these teams, all of these games. We're going to be discussing it. But, guys, please, let me know how you man are feeling. Let me know how you're feeling. Maghrib just hit, so I can't lie. I'm gonna quickly go and eat some dates, and I'm gonna stuff my face real quick. But guys, let me know how you're feeling about the draw. Let me know. Let's go to the big game. Of course, we're Arsenal fans, so we're here really to discuss one game. Obviously, the other games are on the side because we are gonna discuss them. But let me know what your feelings are, man, on us getting Bayern in the Champions League quarterfinals, man.
I'm happy.
There you are. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say let's start with hooks.
I am happy with the draw. Not only am I happy with the quarterfinal draw, I'm happy with the semi-final draw. And here's the reason why. I want Arsenal to walk the Warriors path. I don't want us to walk no easy path. So when we get to the final and potentially win the Champions League, everybody can go, but you took the easy route. No, I want to beat the big guys. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And we got to ingrain this into the mentality of our young boys. Into the likes of Saka. Yeah, you got to defeat the big guys. Do you know what I mean? Not the little guys. You know, not the Dortmunds and them, man. The big guys. And, yeah, I don't know about all of you, yeah, but I want revenge, yeah? Because I tell you what, that 10-2, yeah? I used to get trolled for years. It wasn't even when it just happened. I was still getting trolled 4 or 5 years after it. So it's about time, yeah, that Arsenal, yeah, invite, yeah, Bayern, invite them. Yeah, come back to the ground. Come back to the ground and smoke these guys. Because I don't think that Bayern are as good as the Bayern that we faced when we got smoked 10-2. I don't think their manager is as good as what their manager was when we got smoked 10-2. I don't think that our team, yeah, is anywhere near as bad as what our team was when we got 10-2. And the only real difference is Arsene Wenger is a better manager than Arteta. But Arteta's doing his thing right now. So yeah, you know, I know everybody doesn't agree with me being happy about the draw. I know a couple men wanted the easy ride, you know, wanted the slip and slide and the easy side. But do you know, one thing I will say though is I am so happy that Atletico Madrid is on the other side of the pool, because Atletico Madrid is the only team that you could have got me to say that we probably would have got out, because Atletico Madrid are pretty much, the way they approach the game and tactically play, they're pretty much Porto on cracking it. So yeah, that would have been over 2 legs. That would have been extremely difficult to win the tie. But I do believe in a, like, especially at Wembley. Yeah. We'll smoke Atletico Madrid in the final. So yeah. This is my introduction into the Arsenal versus Bayern. Don't fire your guns at me too much. But yeah.
I'll go next. It's not the best, it's not the worst. If you think we're gonna smash these guys, you're not paying attention. Like I'm sorry to say it. Like I've seen people on X or Twitter or whatever saying that we're gonna beat these guys like 6-2 on aggregate, which is absolutely crazy to me.
Yeah,
yeah. So I think there's gonna be more than 3 goals in this tie. I think that it's going to be a little bit more free scoring than before, because I think Bayern are going to actually play open football against us. Like if Tommy Tuchel, I've also been seeing, Tommy Tuchel, he's gonna try to be more defensively sound. He's going to try to play a low block against us. Are you serious? Who would want to try to play a low block against us with Eric Dyer on your back line? Yeah, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck, because we would smash them in that rate. But I think that they're going to play open football against us, and I think it's going to be a very, very interesting, higher scoring tie than people think. What are you going to say, Hooks?
Just quickly to what Hussam said, yeah. If you super chat £100, yeah, and then send me 500 to my account, I will log off the stream right now.
Yo,
that 25 pounds, Hussam, 25 pounds directly to me as well. I'm just saying, I'm not greedy. I'm just saying 25.
Anyway. So we can't just like
TJ, TJ,
no, £100.
TJ,
hold on, I'm not done yet.
TJ, no. I just want to ask you something. Yeah, you said, do you have a problem with fans saying they're gonna smash Bayern Munich, or do you have a problem with Arsenal fans saying they're gonna beat Bayern Munich? Which one do you have?
I have no problem.
I think nomenclature, or is it the beat nomenclature? Which one?
It's the smash.
Is the smash? Okay. I just wanted to get that over the line.
Yeah. Because I will go on. I'm going to go on the record right now and say I expect us to beat them. I expect us to beat Bayern Munich, and that's an expectation, because at this point in our process or journey or whatever you want to call it, we have the players, we have the quality in this squad to go to beat these men soundly at home and to be able to squeak one out at Allianz. I don't think that the Bayern Munich that we're playing right now is near as good as it used to be. Thomas Mueller looking a little old, looking a little long in the tooth. Harry Kane, obviously it's going to be very, very interesting to see what he does against our back line. He hasn't played this back line. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how he matches up against some of his countrymen, Declan Rice, Ben White. So I'm looking forward to that. But again, yeah, what Martin said in the chat, the standards have raised here, guys. I expect us to beat this Bayern Munich team. I do. I'm not going to say it's a smashing. But if you guys, because if you don't rate the Bayern Munich team that we're playing against, then I don't know what to tell you. Your head is absolutely gone. These guys are still the German champions. They still have a good number of people on that squad that won the Champions League. Like, what are we doing here? The winning mentality of this club is absolutely off the charts. If they fired Tuchel knowing that he still had a chance to come back and win the German league, and while he was still in the Champions League, they fired this guy. Like, they didn't even need to wait for it to be over. They said, oh, there's the door. Do me a favor. If we want to get paid, you're going to wait 6 months before we kick your ass out of it.
That's interesting, though. That's very interesting, because then what happens if he wins the Champions League and the Bundesliga?
I don't know. We'll see. I think.
Anyways.
I mean, obviously,
anyway.
These guys. Yeah. If he wins the Bundesliga, I mean, they fired their sporting director when they won the Bundesliga. Like on the field, they said, yeah, no, yeah, nice shiny thing. We've won 10 of those. You're out. You know what I mean? It's an expectation for these guys to win. And that is a mentality that I don't think we've played before. Again, I rate Porto, but I do have concerns about our mentality stacking up against theirs. Because when we have, big up Capo every single time, but when we have, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, we have to shake off, and I hope you guys comment on this, we have to shake off our inability to score away from the Emirates in Europe. We have to shake that off. And I'm not talking about the group stage matches. We had one of the easiest groups in the champs. This is something that we have to get over in terms, if we truly want to say, okay, Arsenal have arrived, score at the Allianz Arena. Keep these guys from scoring at the Emirates and score away from home. Because until we get that monkey off our back, man, there's always going to be that little tinge of doubt in the back of my mind to say, you know, I don't think these guys are it yet, or I don't think this manager is it. Call me Mr. Negative, call me what you want. But we have to start performing, and historically we haven't away from the Emirates.
Okay, no, fair enough. Listen, we got a full house. By the way, now Dale, I know I'm gonna come to you. I know you. Man's got the shotgun.
No.
ready,
It's not a
loaded.
shotgun. I agree with everything he said. But all I'm gonna say is we're talking.
Dale, just before you get into that,
All
let me
right,
just quickly do the super chats because these guys have actually gone crazy with the super chat. So listen, I appreciate every single one of you for the super chats. Big up to Sereda, who says, "Come on, you Gunners!" Big up everybody in the house. Big up, big up to Connor, man, my brother Connor. Yeah, the Erdegaard Maestro lover. You know what I mean? Big up to the Erdegaard lover, man.
Wait.
Biggest Erdegaard stan ever, bro. It's crazy out here, bro.
Wait. I want all of you, because all of you are YouTubers here. There's some YouTubers watching, yeah.
There he is.
I generate money for your channels. You see it? I have 199 hooks. Yeah, just remember when you're doing your casting, yeah, I generate the funds. Yeah.
There you are.
There he is. There he is.
The cheek, bro. Like,
that's the chin, by the way.
Vafancoro, bro. That's the way they say it.
Vafancoro,
bro. Come on. Vafancoro, man. Like. Anyway, big up to you. Big up. He said, have 99 hooks. See ya. Jokes. Love, bro. Big up to Connor. It's always love with Connor, my broski. Big up to you. And big up to Hellboy, man. Absolute soldier, man. He's always working with me on the channel, man. Always doing his bit in the comments as well. Big up to you. He says, just do your best. Obviously, a Man United fan. Obviously, doesn't want Manchester City to win the Champions League. Obviously, doesn't want doesn't want Liverpool to win anything. So he wants us to win the league, of course. He doesn't want them to win the league or anything major. And he also just sent another one. He said, Saad, get Martin on. Has Martin asked to be on?
Come on, Martin. Come and join us, man. Come and join us.
Listen,
Come on,
Martin.
Get one more so we can look like the Brady Bunch out here.
You know what? I think Martin would actually balance this out, not for nothing, because I see a bunch of snakes in this panel right now, bro. All I know is that in that group chat today, everybody had time for the rattle. Everybody had time for the rattle today. So big up everybody that was listen, I look at my phone today and I see 150 missed messages. I'm like, wow, all right.
It was wild.
I hit home. Let's just say I hit home. You know what I mean?
All right. All I am saying, is that if we knock out Bayern Munich, bro,
in the next round,
we'll be there.
do you care though? Who?
We will be there.
PSG?
We will be there. We'll be there.
I'm there, broski. I'm there. Don't worry about it, man. Listen, all I'm gonna say to you guys right now, yeah. Actually, you know what? Why am I going, bro? I said I was gonna do the thing. Listen, Martin. Yeah, hey, Martin. If you wanna join, you already know that you're in the group chat, yeah. You're in the group chat. Just go onto the link and wallah, I'll bring you up. Yeah, hey, what's going on? Come on, about it. You might as well get in here, bro, because the thing's ram. It's ram up in here, bro. It's ram up. Bro, there's not even one female in here. Wallah, the ratio is moving mad. But anyway, khalas, just get the link, get in, and let's talk football, bro. But yeah, listen, Dio, I'm not on.
Oh,
okay.
damn.
Dio said,
Dio, I was
said,
joking.
nah,
You're not a
hell
snake.
no.
You're not a snake, bro.
They was like, I waited too long. I waited too long.
Yeah, bro. Well, like he's he's gonna come back like that, bro. Watch. He's gonna come
Yep.
back right now.
Spitting venom.
He's there, man. He's there. Don't worry. He's there. But listen, big up to Hellboy for the super chat as well. Big up to Sereda, big up to Hellboy, big up to Connor. Love for the love, people, man. I really appreciate your super chats. If anybody does want to put one in, make sure to do that. I always appreciate them as well. And listen, just smash a like. If you don't want to do it, if you don't want to spend any of your hard-earned money, all you can do for me at least is smash the like button. Just smash it. Yeah? You don't even need to just tap it. Just smash your phone, bro. I'll pay for the new one. Okay? I will pay for your new phone.
Oh, swear down.
Relax, bro.
I
Calma,
feel like I
calma.
need a new phone, you know.
Bro, calma. Bro, man said, I think I need a new phone. It will be an iPhone 7. And I will say good luck.
So
it will be an
hold
iPhone
on.
7. It will be good luck
So
to you.
what
bro.
you're saying is we should do this. Dad, what you're saying is
Yeah, hold on.
everybody just do what he asks you to do. Smash. Yeah, just
Listen,
smash it.
wallahi,
Smash
bro,
your
just
phone,
careful,
smash your
Yeah,
phone.
just
careful,
smash your phone.
Hey guys, relax. Let's relax. Wallahi, I'm not made of money. Yeah. Relax. Let's calm down, bro. Let's calm. I look at TJ. Robo went.
Like it, bro.
Hey,
Like it. It's
hey,
fine.
that swing was nuts, bro. Man, bro, wallahi. Hey, it's crazy.
Wallah, I just dashed the phone.
Wallahi.
I'm dead.
Hey,
Wallah.
Kayo,
Yeah.
I know you will wanted to say something, man. So hit us with it, bro.
No, I was saying I am.
Dio, before you start, really quick, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm watching you. All right, I called you out the other day.
You called? No, hold on. Hold on, Capo.
Like you didn't say for nothing all of a sudden.
Capo.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna let me address that. Let me hold on. Let me I know. Let me address that. Let me address that. I can predict whatever scoreline I want to predict. It simply means I'm predicting that my team would win, right? I am not Nostradamus. I don't see the future. If I say we're going to smash a team, hold on. Hear what I'm saying. If I say I'm going to smash a team 7-0, all I'm saying is, in essence, everybody gives their scoreline. None of us got it right. All we're saying is our team is going to win. And did we win? Yes, we did. Simple. So don't come at me with the scoreline that I predicted and make that the issue. The issue is if I turned around and said, I don't think Arsenal is going to win, and then Arsenal wins, then you can say you're watching me. What I don't like is when we have Arsenal fans who literally know that the team has the meat, the merit, and the tenacity, capacity, and ability to be able to do this, but sit down there and look at just the negatives. In 28 games in the season and 8 games in the Champions League, we're talking about a team that has done at least 80% better than they've done. 20% worse, 80% better. The only team in the Champions League that has not been scored against at their stadium. The only team at the Emirates right now, I mean in the league right now, with the highest goal scoring, best attack, best defense. Yes, we have shortcomings. Yes, we can criticize the coach. Yes, we can criticize the players, but we can't use the bad side of things to judge these same boys. First and foremost, these kids that are playing today, I'm going to pull this up so that we can all see it. I'm going to pull this up real quick because this is the
pull
part
it
of
up, brother. Pull it up.
The part of it that gets me. I'm just like, hey, what are we talking about here now? Look, that is not this is not the same team.
Yeah,
they're not the same boys. They're not the same people. And I don't care. I don't care about the 10-2s of 2017. I care about what we're doing now and where we're going now. That's all I care about. If at this stage we said we could not beat Man City, we said we could not beat Man City, we beat Man City at home. We said Liverpool was going to smash us. We got Liverpool out the way. Hold on. It's not about cheerleading. It's about looking at the facts of what is happening now. You keep looking at this team through the same lens of who they were. And these are not the same people. No, we can pick out their shortcomings. TJ is right. When you get to the Alliance, score. Prove it again. Everything you've thrown at these boys, they've taken one step and proved it. All we can hope for is that they go there and they do the exact same thing. I predicted a 2-1 on this Bayern Munich. I said it's going to be a low-scoring 2-1. Harry Kane is going to score his one goal, definitely, at the Alliance. And when they're going to come back to the Emirates, they can't penetrate our defense at the Emirates. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We scored one, we nick a second one on the 9 minutes, and we move on to the next round. Whether or not we win this Champions League, the bottom line is this team has showed along every line since the beginning of the season, everything that you guys have called, everything that all the negative fans, I mean, non-negative fans, but people who are counter fans have called against them. What have they not proved yet? Oh, they will not be there come March. They will not be at the top. They won't be competing for nothing come April. Oh, they're not going to be here, blah, blah. Remember, the invincible team of Arsenal that won the double that year also dropped out of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. I'm sorry, what's it called? The Europa. They dropped out of Europe. The Champions League and the and one other cup, and they won it, and they still went and won the double. Everybody was like, oh, it's all come crashing down now. We can't be that way with our team. We see what they're doing. We see how well they're performing. The metrics don't lie. Just because of one bad Porto game, I hear people saying, if you play against Porto, how you play against Bayern. Did you play against Brentford, how you played against Porto? Did you play against Liverpool, how you played against Porto? Did you play against
correction.
City, how you played
It
against
wasn't
Porto?
one bad game. It was 2 bad games.
My point is, listen, you can say what you want. That simply tells you that Porto played a certain way. We had to play Porto that way 2 legs over. You realize that if it was a different team you're playing, for you to play the same way with the same team, and you're calling it 2 bad games, this same team played that same way at their stadium. Exactly what they did, and then they stole one at the end. And when they came to the Emirates, we stopped them from scoring. So it was 1 at theirs, 1 at ours, and we went into penalties, and our boys looked confident and calm. Every penalty that was taken, I have every single clip of the penalties cut out in slow motion, every angle that they went to measure the height between the 8 feet of the goalpost to where each one was placed. And I'm telling you that these guys were all confident in how they took the penalties, had a list, had trained for it. So don't tell me 2 bad games. Look, it is inherently unfair.
Are you saying our performance against Porto wasn't
it's
bad?
poor. I'm saying it's poor, but we had to adapt to that.
That's
Listen,
what we're
but no.
Why does performance matter now?
Listen. What we asked for them to do was win in a knockout competition. And if you're going to play a dirty team that is going to break somebody's leg in your team, you better be ready to break somebody's leg in their team. That's all I'm saying. In a knockout competition, you go in there and win. Win. Simple. No questions asked. Win, get your thing, and move on. In the league now, we have to be smarter. We should know when to conserve energy, what teams we want to go all gun-ho against. We should know when we want to nick a 1-0.
Now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing it.
So that's all I'm saying.
You're seeing it now, though, because
but I've said that all the while.
What we've been doing in the league is what you guys think we're going to be doing in the Champions League.
No, that's not what I said.
My problem. My problem.
What did I
is
say?
That we get
No. That was
That's not what I said.
Listen,
that's not what I said, though.
You guys are my brethren, right? We're on the same.
That's not what I said,
Capo.
Capo.
Love at nothing but love at the end of the day.
I know, but that's not what I said,
What
Capo.
I can't understand is how we're going to go ahead and not show the respect that Porto
What did I say? What did I say about Bayern?
Right, and then
what did I say about Bayern?
Put a little bit of egg on our face because we didn't know how to go ahead and play them. I was upset because of the way that we just decided to go to PKs. Listen, we went through. That's the most important thing. That's what I said in my pre-matches. I don't care how the hell we get through. Just get through. Now,
well, we all said that.
Guess what? This is what I've been waiting for years and years and years. You can put up a picture of the 10-2 team. You can put up a picture of this team now. I don't care about any of that because at the end of the day, if you want to become world-class elite club, this is who you need to beat. A lot of bear men been out there asking for Dortmund. Guess what? When I said, hey, a lot of the clubs in this Champions League are not the same caliber that they used to be, I'm getting shut down because of, hey, don't give them an excuse to come out with. I just don't want to hear any more excuses. I want to see a 2-1 win at home, a 1-1 win away, and we go through. I'm backing my team. I see what you see, Dayo. I see that we have the best center back pairing all over the world. That's it. Point blank. And guess what? Harold is going to come into town and we're going to smack his ass. I'm confident of that. I don't think he's going to go ahead and do as much as I think. But they do have some tricky wingers that we need to be wary of. They do have an attacking play, even though Tuchel is there. I feel that, honestly, in my opinion, I feel that Arteta can have one over Tuchel right off the bat.
Yeah.
So I'm not disagreeing with everything that you're saying. All I'm saying is that let's not get giddy. It's a while before we get to the Champions League. Yes, the draw was today. Yes, we're going to talk about Bayern Munich. Guess what? We have Man City before then. Okay? So you guys want to get all hype right now and say, Bayern this, Bayern that. We're going to smack them.
But who said that?
What happens when we get to Man City and it doesn't go our way? I'm just saying.
Nobody said that Bayern
Tranquilos.
No, Capo. We gave Bayern their respect. What we said clearly, and unless people just want to overlook when we talk about how good Bayern is,
It was
and how great-
150 messages.
No,
bro. I couldn't read all of it. I'm
exactly. And I summarized it again. I said it's really simple. Bayern is a better team than us. Bayern is a better team than Arsenal. Bayern will take us to the wire any day
because of the heritage.
Not just because of the heritage, because of the experience they have as well. We're talking Kimmich,
And
we're
quality.
talking Müller, we're talking quality here. Bayern is a team that can destroy anybody. What I did say though is football is won in moments, and we can have our moment. We've been showing signs of those moments. I am not taking anything away from Bayern, but I will. If you're saying Bayern is so good, maybe we should just roll over and just go there and allow them score 6 goals and just say.
Of course you're gonna.
Exactly.
Of course you're gonna say that.
So my point.
Of course you're gonna say that though.
No. So I've given Bayern their respect, and I'm now saying I trust my gaffer, I trust my team, and I believe that these boys can go there and do whatever it takes to try to get a win. If they beat Arsenal and Arsenal gave their utmost best, and I saw that the boys are not just walking on the pitch heads down, like they literally fought to the last second and Bayern won. I expect Bayern to come and do the business. But if we stop them because we did our best, and I believe that they can do their best and stop Bayern, then what are we talking about? You want me to keep respecting Bayern over and over again?
Okay, guys, listen. I want Tony to give his input, because I need to get everybody else's input in on this whole topic, because Ash hasn't said a word, Tony hasn't said a word, T hasn't said nothing.
They're taking notes.
Apart from clowning me for being late, and my internet in the backstage, we ain't gonna forget about that one, climb my internet, you fraud. But let's let Tony go ahead and tell us what he thinks, bro, about this one.
Yeah, big ups everyone. See, guys, I've listened to this argument time and time without number. I've even seen lots of ridiculous statements on Twitter, and even here per se in this same charts, I've seen someone say that Arsenal is going to be beaten 10-0. How is that plausible? In this same chart, see, it's down there. Everyone, look down there. Bayern is going to destroy Arsenal.
That's banter,
Where
Tony.
is the
That's
respect
banter. That's
for
not
Arsenal. No. I'm just saying that I've been seeing this argument crop up everywhere. That's what I'm saying. So no one is even giving Arsenal that light of day in this matchup. Last time I checked, this was a Champions League where anyone can actually fight battle and win the game. So see, this is what I'll just say about this Bayern Munich team. I do respect them. They have European heritage. That's what they have. They've won this title many times. I do get that. Tuchel, he's won the European Champions League. I give it to him. But that's where it stops. You know what? Bayern Munich is trailing right now, as we speak, in their own league. They're 10 points behind the leaders down there and Bayer Leverkusen. By 10 points. This is not the Bayern Munich we do know 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 6 years ago, even 7 years ago. Sam Broxton threw this man and dumped this man out of the DFB Dutch Pokal. They pushed them out. Werder Bremen beat them this season. Eintracht Frankfurt beat them this season. What are we talking about? Lazio even did a number on them. See, Arsenal have on equal measure. Arsenal will go head-to-head with Bayern Munich. You know why? It's going to be a more better game, because this is not coming with terroristic football that we found out and learned actually more in that FC Porto game. When you're coming with negative tactics, terrible football, terrorist football, that is what you face against Porto. But Arsenal did what was required to get over the line. Last time I checked, you have to do what's necessary to get over the line. That's Champions League for you. That's European football. And we got over the line. How about that? Right now, we're facing Bayern. I give them their respect. No problems. But we are going to face them. They're a team that play attacking football. That's what I want. Come, face Arsenal. But even they as a team, they will be worried about Arsenal. I just want to see how they're going to cope, when we play out wide. I want to see them, when if Martinelli is fully fit, I want to see how they play, around with us. Definitely, they will be worried about Arsenal. This is no gimmicks. They will be worried about Arsenal. They will be. But one thing I don't want to just listen is, from this Arsenal fans, is to just car and believe that we've lost, even before we set a foot and play Bayern. We will play them and we will face them. That's all I want to see. Go down there, get a good result. They're coming down to the Emirates without their fan base. People are actually forgetting these advantages. This is a big, big, big advantage. They won't be with their fans out there at the Emirates. How about Arsenal do a number on them because they don't have the support down there, and definitely go to their home, even if we lose, at the Allianz Arena, and come back home and do the job without their home fans down there. Come on, man. Let's don't act as if Tuchel hasn't got lots of L's against Arteta. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. He has lots of L's against this manager. So let's don't act as if this guy's a prime Pep or something like that. Yeah? Arsenal will face Bayern Munich. We'll play them, and let's see what happens. I'll be humble about the whole thing. The European heritage. I'm not disrespecting them in any way, but we do know they have holes this season. Arsenal might just go down there and exploit it. How about go down there and exploit it? I want to see that.
Yeah, listen. Listen. You spoke a lot of truth there. Spoke a lot of truth about Bayern's situation at the moment, of course. But yeah, listen. This is the Champions League. It's very different. Obviously, that's the only thing I will say. I know that league form is something, but for me, I've always stood on the fact that Champions League and league and the domestic league is two different competitions. It's two different types of football. For me,
gave a couple
anyway.
example.
No, okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. He gave a cup example.
No, it wasn't.
I want to go to Ash, and then we'll go to T, and then I'll give my thoughts as well on it as well. Yeah.
Okay. So look, I mean, a couple of things. First thing I want to say about it doesn't matter who we face, because if we are planning to win it, and I'm hoping that we're not like Tottenham and Leicester and all these other teams, that if we want to play, we're happy to reach a certain round and get knocked out. So I mean, Real Madrid had the toughest run 2 seasons ago when they won it, impossible runs, and they were behind in almost every fixture, and they ended up winning it. So I don't have an issue in that regards of give me the easier one. Of course, if we can get the easy one, reach to the finals, it's a one-off game, and then anything that happened, fair enough. It's not a big deal, but I would, especially since we're competing in the league as well. But I don't care if we play the harder team as well, because the aim is still to win it anyways. Yes, Hooks.
Just quickly, yeah. Just because you said that, just as a side thing, yeah. At least as an Arsenal fan, aren't you more excited that you get the opportunity to go against the bigger teams? Because for me, a lot of it is I now get to watch Arsenal play against the likes of Bayern, play against the likes of Madrid potentially, play against the likes of PSG potentially. And this is also a factor for me, because obviously football is let's win, but there's also the entertainment purpose, right? I would rather see my team
as a neutral, yeah.
Yeah, even as a neutral, neutrals are going to enjoy this as well. As a neutral, I'm going to love watching Madrid against Man City. That's an amazing game. I'm going to love watching PSG against Barca. And I feel like sometimes that element of football is kind of missed, right? But yeah.
So then, Hooks, can I ask you this question then? What would you enjoy more if we play Bayern Munich and then Real Madrid the next round, and we put up such amazing performances, we play beautiful football, and we lose? Or we play, I don't know, let's say Dortmund and then Atletico Madrid, and then we reach the finals, one-off game, and we win. What would you enjoy more?
Do you know what I would enjoy more? I would enjoy more us beating Bayern, then beating Madrid, then winning the final. That's what I would enjoy.
Yeah. But let's say it's only these two scenarios. In these two scenarios,
I would enjoy the latter, because it ends with us winning, right? But the point I'm trying to get across is there's still the entertainment factor of football that we can't. Well, I don't like to forget about, right? Because I would rather watch Arsenal face Bayern than Sturmgras, for example.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Sturmgras. So to be fair, even if we went to the other side of the bracket, the teams we were going to face were not going to be bad teams. They're still good teams, except PSG and Atletico. The others have won Champions Leagues before. Atletico has been in Champions League finals and lost by penalties. So we would have faced a good team regardless. But I feel like, obviously, as I said, I don't mind whoever we face, but if I had to choose between one of the two, I would probably prefer the easier route, because I feel in the final, it doesn't matter who you come up against, even if it's Galactico, Madrid, or Barcelona, you can still win in a one-off game. And the biggest proof to that is Man City were overwhelming favorites last season against Inter Milan, but they did not have an overwhelming performance. Inter Milan played really good, and if it wasn't for Lukaku, they might have gone to extra time. But anyways,
outer, right?
Outer Milan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that by staff. It was hilarious. But look, for me, right? If I had to be like objective about this, I think this probably was our like the second most difficult team we could face after Real Madrid. Like even like worse than City, because for me, like with City, of course, they're the strongest team by on paper, probably most people's favorites. But when you play against an English team that you face off quite often, like we played City. Once we played City at the Etihad in the end of March, we would have played them 4 times in the last 1 year, right? And the last 3 times City got knocked out. 3 of the last 5 times they got knocked out of the Champions League were by English teams, and 3 different English teams: Tottenham, Liverpool, and Chelsea. All teams that they played that season and beat or they lost to. So I feel like we would have had a better chance against City than we would have against Madrid or Bayern Munich. I don't get when people look at Bayern Munich and say, "Oh, this is such a bad team." I don't know where that notion comes from. It's more on Leverkusen being incredible, the only team that's undefeated so far in Europe, or in the top 5 leagues at least, and undefeated. Yesterday they were losing 2-0 and came back in the last 5-6 minutes or whatever. So that is more credit on Leverkusen than Bayern Munich being bad. I don't know why people are mixing these two up. Actually, one sec, Hooks.
No,
one sec,
no.
Hooks. Because I watch, one sec, guys. I watch the Bundesliga a lot. I love Mönchengladbach. It's a team I've been watching since 2010. And I'm telling you, if you just check, just statistically, they have 2 more points right now at this exact same stage than they had in their phenomenal treble season. They have, I think, 5 more points right now than what they had last season when they won the league. Although last season also, like, they were up and down in the league. They are only 1 point off where they were 3 seasons ago, or 2 points off where they were 2 seasons ago. So people come with this thing like, oh, they're so shit. If you look at them in the league, they lose to these kind of teams every year in the league. And by the way, why do they not do the domestic double every single season? Because they get knocked out by silly teams almost every year in the DFB Pokal. Some people come and say this thing like, oh, look who knocked them out. It's like people don't actually watch other leagues and they only focus on the Premier League. Last season, they got smashed 5-0 by Mönchengladbach in the DFB Pokal and got knocked out. So or the season before, I can't remember. So I don't know where people are coming and saying this. And if we are saying
So
that
why can't Arsenal smash them and knock
one
them out
sec. I'm coming. Because smash is a bit crazy. I never said Bayern
Exactly.
But you just said 5-0.
Guys,
you
one
just said
sec.
5-0.
No.
You just said 5-0, like literally. You just said it.
Guys, actually just said they got smashed 5-0.
Then why is Bayern Munich?
Can I land?
Why is Bayern Munich trailing them by 10 points? Why is Bayern Munich trailing them by 10 points?
Tony, I got something for you. But let him land.
Let me land. First of all, to go back to that point that Tony mentioned, why they 10 points behind, I literally said it in the beginning. It's because Leverkusen are that good. And the proof to that is Bayern Munich, as I said, have 2 more points at the same exact round than what they had in the treble season when they smashed Barca 8-2, when they smashed Chelsea 7-1, when they smashed Tottenham 7-2, when they beat Lyon 3-0 that needed knocked out Man City, which is why I'm telling you, do not look at the league form. Actually, their league form is not that bad. It's because Leverkusen are that good. Leverkusen's points tally are a record-breaking point tally right now, and they're also undefeated. The 5-0 to Mönchengladbach, that's my whole point. In the DFB Pokal, they don't play the same way as they play in the Champions League. And the evidence to that is they don't get smashed in the Champions League. Even when they do get knocked out, they don't get smashed. Yes, City did smash them last season 3-0. That was an anomaly. But usually they don't get smashed. In the DFB Pokal, almost every couple of seasons, they get knocked out, which is why I mentioned that they got smashed by Mönchengladbach 5-0. So when you come and say, look at the team that knocked them out this season, this is not a new thing to Bayern Munich.
It's not about a team.
One sec, Dayo. Just I can finish that point. And a lot of people keep saying separate Champions League form with like the Bundesliga form. Even if we were to assume that they were bad in the Bundesliga, which they're not, right? They're in the Bundesliga, in the Champions League this season. They haven't been bad. Yeah, I know they conceded 3 goals against Bayern Munich. They still topped their group. They won 5 and drew 1 game. Yeah, I know they lost away to Lazio. 2 seasons ago, when they were one of the favorites for the Champions League, they lost away to Villarreal as well. Away from home, they've always been a bit susceptible. So it's a bit crazy for me. And while I think we can beat them, of course we can. We can beat any team in the Champions League because we're not a shit team. We're not Molde. We're not freaking Schalke or Wolfsburg. We're a very, very good team. We have one of the best defenses in Europe for a reason. But I do feel that Bayern Munich are favorites. I don't think they're going to be fearing us. I think they will respect us, obviously. That's common sense. You obviously have to respect whoever you face. But I think they're definitely favorites. I genuinely feel, I'm giving like an early prediction. I shouldn't maybe, but I do think they will knock us out. But as Dayo said, like if we go and we play our best there and we give them a fight and they knock us out, while obviously it's upsetting, and I'm like, yo, we should have tried better, but I wouldn't be that disappointed. I would not be like Arteta out because of this, because this is already like.
Upset? Would you be upset if we played Bayern like we played Porto? And we get
yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm saying what Dayo said makes sense. If we play good, we give it all, we try and we give them a good fight. 100%, I wouldn't be like, oh, because I know Bayern Munich are favorites to knock us out, right? They are a better team than us. They have better players. They have a better squad. They have a manager who's won. Yes, we have Tuchel's number, but he has won a Champions League before and reached a Champions League final, so he does have experience in the tournament. But if we give a good fight, I would. But I'm just saying, forget the people who are saying we're going to smash them. Those are just crazy people. Let's ignore them. None of you guys have said that, so fair enough. But I'm saying there are other Arsenal fans who are more reasonable. They're not saying we'll smash them, but they're like, oh yeah, we're favorites. And I don't see. By the way, not just Arsenal fans, even rival fans. Because Tony, you said, why are rival fans not giving us? I've watched 3-4 shows today. The football terrorists, never a foul, all this stuff. A lot of them were actually saying, yeah, we think Arsenal will knock out Bayern Munich. So I do think rivals are giving us the respect. I just personally don't think we'll knock Bayern Munich out.
I just want to say this quickly before you go. Sorry, Tony.
Brother, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I just want to say.
The only reason why okay, sorry, Dio. Let me just get this across. The only reason why I was saying that to you, brother, don't take this personally, yeah, was when you said that Bayern Leverkusen, was okay, yeah, they're a good team, yeah, they're having a better season, yeah, they're better. Yeah, I heard that. But again, why is Bayern Munich 10 points adrift by Leverkusen? That would have been 3 points, yeah, give and take. Bayer Leverkusen is a good team. That would have been okay. They're leading by 3 points. But I'm trying to tell you right now that it doesn't just stop at Bayer Leverkusen. Yeah, they've lost games against Eintracht Frankfurt. They've lost against Werder Bremen this season.
Bochum.
Which happens every season.
Yo.
No, no. Do you get my drift?
Okay. Let me counter that. We beat West Ham 6-0 or 5-0. We beat Burnley 5-0, 6-0. Why didn't that form transfer to the Champions League then?
We've already addressed that. No. Let me finish. It's not the same thing.
It's been 43.
We're addressing Tony's point because Tony's point is different than yours.
It's been 43 minutes, and this is the first time I'm gonna make a point. Let me finish, or I'm gonna leave. Wallahi, I'm just here for furniture, bro.
Get him, TK.
I'm just furniture. The one thing, yeah, what you guys are saying is really disingenuous because you guys are assuming that Bayern's league form is gonna transfer to the Champions League when our informed league form didn't transfer to the Champions League against Porto.
I'm going to put all
so how is that different? How is Bayern's form different? And Ashraf is correct. Bayern Leverkusen are undefeated. 37 games, 38 games. These guys are undefeated, bro. The 10 points is natural because you cannot defeat these guys in the league and in the Europa League. It's as simple as that, bro. And one thing as well, yeah. This Bayern München draw, it's a little bit bittersweet for me. Yeah, it's a little bit bittersweet. You know why? Because I believe we actually can knock Bayern out. I think we have the quality. I think we have the current system. How we play is great. Okay, unless we play like we played against Porto, then it's a different story. But I think we have what it takes to beat these guys. But I am not gonna let. So I'm not gonna personally. You guys can do what you want, of course. It's your life, it's your opinion. But for me, the last time we faced these guys, it was a 10-2. And yes, we had a different team. We had a much different team.
You can't bring that back up.
Yeah.
You can't bring that back up, bro. It's impossible.
Yeah. Of course, they had Thiago, they had Douglas Luiz, they had ballers as well, and we had crap players. I understand. Okay, I understand. But there's one thing about that as well. This is a mental thing as well. This is not only about Arteta. Do you really think Arteta is not going to mention that 10-2? Like he mentioned, you never walk alone. Yeah. Like he mentioned Ivan Toney's tweet. You know what I'm saying? You really think he's not going to mention the 10-2 for these players and give them that extra sense of pressure that, boys, this needs more than you think. You know what I'm saying? So these guys will get a little bit pressure from that. But I believe we can do it. But one thing about Bayern München this season, what caught my eye, and because I've watched every game in the Champions League of Bayern München, and they scraped past teams. Yes, they won 2-1 against Copenhagen. They won 4-3 against United, 1-0 against United, 0-0 Copenhagen, 2-1 Galatasaray, and 3-1 Galatasaray. And one of those games, Galatasaray was actually the better team, but the last 15 minutes, they just showed their quality, scored 2 goals, and finished the job. You know what I'm saying? So Bayern München doesn't need to play good to finish off teams. They have the know-how, they have the experience, they have Thomas Müller sending us subliminal messages about, hey guys, I cannot wait to face you guys. I respect you. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you did,
how do you know that though? How do you know that though? No,
you don't. No.
How do you know that though? You're not in his mind. You can't say that.
You cannot tell me that if he faces Real Madrid. No. Listen.
He does this all the time.
Listen.
I can pull up multiple videos he's done for other teams.
No, he does it with teams. No, Dayo, he does it. He does it with teams that he's gonna smash. He does it with teams that he's gonna smash.
No. Listen. Do you really think Thomas Müller is going to send Toni Kroos a message and say, hey, Toni Kroos, hey, Real Madrid, we cannot wait to face you guys. Hey, welcome to the Allianz Arena. No, they're not going to do that, bro, because they know what's at stake. Real Madrid is a rival,
What
bro.
did he say in the entire speech? What did he say? This is what I don't like. You pick the part where he says, hi, I can't wait for you guys. But you leave out the part where he says, it's going to be a tough game. We know that it's 2 great cities, 2 great stadiums, and things are going to be tough. Hold on. Stop. Don't do that. Don't take one part of someone's speech, come out here, make it seem and sound like it's something. Say the entire thing in context of what he said. He first started by saying, hey, Kai Havertz, my friend, I can't wait to see you. That's for Kai Havertz. Then he went on to talk about the game, and he said it's not going to be easy. Arsenal are a top team, regardless of whether he's saying it tongue-in-cheek or whatever. It's out there. He made those statements. He made those words. Stop doing this thing where you guys pick out one part of it, interpret it the way you want to, and then sell a narrative.
Hey, but guess what?
Hey, you got to make it believable somehow.
You sound rattled. So Mueller and me got under your skin today. You know what I mean? But listen.
No. I'm rattled because we do this all the time. I'm rattled, yes, because we do this to our team. We're the ones putting out content like this.
Yeah.
This is something that Tony has been mentioning nonstop, Tony. And big up to you, bro. Big up to Matt, the Southern Gooner.
Always
I know
respect.
you guys are tight with each other, and I was on the stream.
Yeah, big up Tony, by the way.
I was on the stream the other day when you were
big
with
ups, man. Respect.
Big up, respect, man, respect.
When you were with Flawless, bro, and it was an uneasy conversation for you, Tony, and I respect that. Listen, anybody that comes down here and shows face and gives their opinion, I big it up to you, man. But what I'm trying to get at here really quick, and TK, just to go on the point that Tony made about 10 points off for Bayern. We were looking at our performances in the league, and we thought that we were going to go ahead and just get rid of Porto easy, right? Yeah. What happened there? What did we learn from that?
We effed up. We fell into a mousetrap, and we played into their hands.
Okay, it could be two things. We're playing conservatively in the Champions League to conserve our league performance. Let's just say we know we have 2 games, and we know that we can keep close to a clean sheet in the back. My point is this: do you think Bayern is going to win the German league this year?
No.
100%. No, I don't think so.
What makes you think they're not going to put all their goddamn eggs in this basket?
Of
and
course,
just make a fool out of
100%.
us, bro.
Capo, can I say something? You know what?
No, not
No,
fool.
hold on.
But you know what the funny thing is about this conversation?
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Yeah, Saad, go ahead.
Oh, Allah, please.
Dale, maestro, dale.
Oh. Anyway, can I talk? For fuck's sake?
Can I
fucking talk?
Can I say one thing, please? Can I say one thing? I'm gonna say what I want to say. Yeah, because I need to give my input on this because I've got to end the show in about a couple of minutes. Yeah, because I have to go on Dan Potts' channel. Big up the 12th Man podcast. Go and subscribe. Go and like the video. You want to stay here as well because you will be sent straight to there. Yeah, but I just want to say one thing about this draw. Listen, for me, it's pretty simple. Bayern Munich and Manchester City or Real Madrid in the next round, the semi-final. This team this season in the Champions League has gone through low blocks, has gone to loud atmospheres, has destroyed teams at home, yeah, and has also played a bit poorly at home, but still got over the line, yeah. This right here is the next big test. Yes, because no matter what's happening with Bayern Munich, no matter what's happening in their league, no matter how shit they might have looked in the Champions League, these guys are what you call Champions League heritage. They have players in there that have won the Champions League. They have players in there that have that know exactly how to wait, how to
Like
measure
Chico
in the
Bules.
game. You know, they know they have players in there that know, okay, we don't need to stress out and start pressing all from the start. We can calm down, we can move the ball a bit, let them have a bit of the ball, and then 60th minute comes around, bang, we just we start to press and we start to get onto them once they're a bit tired. They know stuff like this. They have been in this competition year in, year out, and they know that their players are all trained for it because that is what they know. The club Bayern Munich is so used to not even giving two shits about the league that realistically their main training in their training exercises and their main training is for the Champions League. That's when they properly train. For the league, it's always a walk in the park for them. Only now has Bayer Leverkusen came in and actually put a test in front of them. Before that, they were walking the league every year. If a manager came in and didn't win the league, they were looking at him funny, bro. Hella side eye, bro. At this manager, why is he not winning the league with Bayern Munich? Now, when it comes to Bayern Munich in the Champions League, we know what they've done to us in the past, but that's not the same team that they're coming up against. The team that we're coming up against now is much more stronger defensively, has a decent attack, and the midfield is very good as well. We have a very good midfield going into this. Now, what I will not do is I will not disrespect Bayern because I fully understand what they are, the capabilities that they have, what they are capable of as a team. They have Harry Kane, who for some reason, I'm just gonna let you lot know this. They will get a penalty at the Emirates. Yeah, I just want to let you know that now. They will get a penalty at the Emirates. Harry Kane, anytime he comes to the Emirates, it's always guaranteed. Death, taxes, Harry Kane gets a penalty at the Emirates. That's guaranteed. Full stop. Now, of course, I'm looking forward to this because of course, I wanted the easy round, and there's no shame in saying you want the easy draw. There are teams in the Champions League that are heritage teams that say, I want the easy draw. Why would you not want the easy draw? Why would you not want the easy team so you can progress? And realistically, the only hard games you really have to play are the semi-finals and the finals. It's only it's only 3 games in total because it's 2 legs in the semi-finals. So it's only 3 games that you have to play that are really hard games if you get an easy game in the quarterfinals. So why would you not want that? But yeah, for me, it's pretty simple. I want these guys to go out there and I want them to learn from this. So at least go out there and of course I want them to win. Of course I want them to go through and I want them to win this game and I want them to progress in the competition. But most of all is you need to learn from these teams and you need to learn how to defend against them. You need to learn how they move. You need to learn how they move because these teams, when you before we were playing Porto, okay, who did have heritage, they've won the Champions League twice, okay, yeah, 100%. We were coming up against Sevilla, who are Europa League heritage mainly. They weren't Champions League heritage, yeah. We were playing against Lens. We were playing against PSV in the group. This right now, you are coming up against the upper echelon of Champions League clubs. This is the upper echelon. These guys have multiple Champions Leagues under their belts. I think Bayern Munich have 6 or 7 Champions Leagues, if I'm not mistaken. They're on the same level as Liverpool in regards
No,
to
Bayern Munich
Champions
have
Leagues.
6. Bayern Munich have
6.
6.
They have 6. So they have 6 Champions Leagues. This is not a team that doesn't know what they're doing in this competition. So it's pretty simple for me. Yeah, go out there, put your absolute best performance out. Do not play like pussies. You're in the big leagues now. You're on the table with men. You're not on the table with kids anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? You were at the table when you were playing PSV, when you were playing Sevilla, when you were playing. Well, actually, we won't include Sevilla. When you were with PSV and Lens in that group, you were playing kids. You were playing newbies. These guys, some of them had never ever touched Champions League, so they were at least happy to be there, bro. They were happy to be there. Yeah, you're now playing heritage, bro. This is what they talk about heritage. We also saw the video that Hamza put up on his Twitter of him celebrating when he scored against Real Madrid, and then Real Madrid go ahead and score, and then absolutely dunk them out of the competition. Man City, Assalamu alaikum, gone when they were leading that whole game. This is the kind of stuff that these heritage teams do. This is what they talk about when they say heritage, because these teams have the capabilities to, it looks like you're about to win it. It looks like you're about to win it. They snatch your chain and they say, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for the ride. See you in the next year's Champions League. You're out of it. So all I'm going to say is I really hope that these boys can go out there and put a job for me or do a job for me. I really hope that we can go out there and win this tie. I do believe that we can win this tie. Whether we will be, I don't know yet. I need to see how these guys continue in the league, because we still have to play Manchester City, and that's going to possibly affect how we play in the Champions League, because that it all depends on how we do in the league. If we get dumped out of the league by Manchester City and we're out of the title race, that could mentally have a problem with us.
But Sad, I have a question.
It's just that I've seen all these excuses here for Bayern Munich. I've seen all these excuses for them, losing, this their Bundesliga form. Yeah,
Arsenal's had excuses for the last 4 years.
Sad, I have a question.
Just a quick one, because I do need to wrap this up, guys.
So my question is, I agree with everybody who says your league form does not translate in the Champions League. It should. I agree with you totally. You're right. So why do you get mad when the team plays in a certain different way in the Champions League and goes to penalties and wins? Are you expecting their league form to translate?
Because it looks way worse. It looks way worse.
Listen, looking way worse in a knockout competition and winning is two different things. I want you to look good in the league.
We lost against Lens.
Listen, we lost against Lens, but we are the only team in the Champions League that hasn't been scored against at home. So give me that. We lost against Lens.
You can have it, sure, but we still lost against Lens, bro.
We lost against Lens, coming back to the Champions League after 14 years, the first game away. These boys, none of them had been in the Champions League. Arteta had never been in the Champions League. So losing against Lens does not mean that we are weak. You're going to use 28 games of the season and the one Lens lose and the loss and the tie against Porto to become the yardstick for how you look at these guys going forward. That is on every level disingenuous.
Okay.
Listen,
we're gonna.
So wait. What was your score against Porto again, Deo? Just to confirm.
Yeah.
What was your score against Porto again? Just to confirm, my brother.
I will say it again.
4-0, right?
Listen,
4-0, right?
I predicted
Guys.
4-1.
No, wait.
Guys, hold on.
Guys, you realize Saad has to leave.
Do you guys want Dan to kill me, bro? Dan's gonna kill me today, bro.
In the stream, Saad. In the stream,
I
bro.
predicted 4-1.
All right.
No. I want.
What did you predict for us at home against Porto? Because I distinctly remember, if we score 1, we can then go on to score 2 and then score 3. So didn't you think 3-0?
Gentlemen, all I gotta say here, we can leave it at this. We all
predicted 3-0. No, hold on.
No. I didn't say 3-0. No, do not say that. I did not say that.
What is a prediction? If I say a team is going to win, it means I believe that my team is going to win. I can predict 10-0. All for fun. You can predict 5. You can predict 4.
We need to have a round 2 video.
Listen, guys, hold on. Guys, smash the like button.
Don't do that. Don't use someone's personal prediction as the yard.
Part 2.
I'm not the one on the pitch playing.
Okay, Dio.
I'm not playing on the pitch.
Dio, let him in the show, Dio. Jesus.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is part 2 is gonna come back. Yeah, we're gonna be back here. The same exact panel is gonna be back for part 2. We have to do part 2 because there's too much to break down. I have made other plans on other channels as well, so unfortunately I can't stay here for long. But these guys are ready to kill each other, so I'm here for the warfare. 100%.
I'm a lover, bro. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I don't care.
It's all love. It's all love. Wallahi, it's all love.
Yes, I meant kill each other in the debate, not actually go out like this is Sparta in the Coliseum.
Nah, I'm gonna see you in the group chat. I'm gonna see you in the group chat.
Wallahi, what's crazy?
I'm coming for you in the group chat.
Yeah, 1-0 though.
Hey, yo.
listen. I just want to say, before we go, big up to Hellboy again for another super chat. He said, to be a champion, you have to believe in yourself when nobody does. Very, very big words there, and that's 100% the truth. Sometimes you just have to believe in yourself when nobody even gives you a chance. We believed in ourselves. We believed in ourselves against Liverpool.
Big up to you, Hellboy.
We
Big up to you,
against
Hellboy, man.
everybody,
Big up to you, man.
and we still
Thanks for
came
that.
out on top, man. So listen, big up to you, Hellboy. Big up to everybody. Big up to Sereda. Big up to Hellboy.
Yes,
Big
sir.
up to Connor as well
Big
for
up
the
to
super
Hellboy, man.
chats. Yes.
We all know we're the underdog, right? We're gonna leave
Big
it
ups,
here.
Connor.
We all know we're the underdog.
Yes.
We all know how we played against Porto. We know that Bayern is gonna bring it to us. Now we should start the next part 2 thinking about how we're gonna manage the league, and with everything against us, we may just surprise them. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
Leave it like
Listen,
that.
guys, because this guy's,
Fair enough.
bro, this Capo guy is such a fraud. Do you know why? Man's throwing grenades. This man's throwing grenades
He's not.
and fuel onto the floor and acting like you could just go, that's that. That's all
No,
I'm
Capo is a
I'm
great
just
guy.
saying. I'm just saying.
Hey.
This
Great
is
guy.
what we want to see the boys do is perform. So everything is falling into place. You know
Capo is
what
a
I mean?
great
Guys,
guy.
listen.
Round 2 will be
Listen,
fire. Round 2
I
will be
love
fire.
you. I love this whole fan base. I love all these brothers on the panel with me. We will see you on the next one, people. Peace out, my people. Love for the
Yo,
love.
big up
Like
everyone.
Stay
and
on this chat.
subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys.